Hi all of you, hope you are doing well. Now the next concept in finding number of figures, how to count, how to find number of squares in the given figure. That is the next concept we are going to discuss, okay? And if you don't understand, you have to watch again 2 to 3 times, definitely you will get clarity. Still, if you need some more clarity, please comment, I will check it and I will do my level best for coming videos. And if you observe here number of squares in this model, how the questions may come. First we will see the basic model. A square is given and they divided the square into like this. Then total number of squares, how many? Simply we can count 1, 2, 3, 4 and this big square together 5. Total number of squares we are having 5. Because it is very simple, then we can count. For example, here I took another square and divided into like this 9 equal squares like this. Then total number of squares. Suppose if we count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total 9 and this one is 10. That means only 10 we are having. 10. Is there anything extra? Just observe. If you observe here, combination of these 4 together, we are having one more square or not? Combination of these 4 squares together. And similarly, this corner also 4 means 2 extra. And similarly, if you take these 4, this is third extra. And like this corner if you take this one, am I correct or not? Then 10 plus 4 extra, total number of squares we are having 14. Up to this also we are able to count, but if they given more than this, then how to count? Whenever we are having more than these partitions like this, that means they will give a square and they will partition the square into some number of squares. And for finding that one, it is not always easy to count directly. Definitely there is a chance of missing somewhere. Just imagine all the boxes as square sum, even though it is not in the shape of a square. Okay, please adjust. Okay, now can you count manually? Yes, we can count, but it may take time, but there is a chance of missing 1 or 2 squares also. For that purpose, here we will try to understand what may be the logic here. Just observe here. In the given square here, the basic model, it is equally divided, means the whole square is divided. Suppose if we take column wise or row wise, how many partitions? 1, 2. And row wise also 2 squares. Vertical means vertically also 2 squares, horizontally also 2, means equal number of partitions. Whenever you are having equal number of partitions, you can think this as a matrix in the form of 2 by 2 matrix, means 2 rows 2 columns. This we call it as 2 by 2 matrix. Then whenever you are having 2 by 2 matrix, simply find the square of the 2 plus and reduce 2 by 1, means previous number. What is the previous number for 2? 1 and square of that. Then 2 square is 4 plus 1 is 5. Now if you observe here, total column wise we are having equal or not? 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. That means 3 rows we are having at the same time 3 columns. That means row wise we are having 3 squares, column wise we are having 3 small squares. That means you can take this as 3 by 3 matrix. 3 by 3 matrix. That means here to find total number, simply start square of that 3, means 3 into 3, 3 square plus and previous numbers you have to take, means reduce 3 by 1 means 2, then 2 square and again reduce 2 by 1 and it's a square, 1 square. 3 square is 9 plus 2 square is 4 plus 1 square is 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 plus 4 is 14. Now we'll apply the logic here. Here how many squares vertically? 1, 2, 3, 4. Horizontally also we are having 4. That means 4 by 4 matrix. Then we have to start from 4 square plus 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. That's it. Nothing but 16 plus 9 plus 4 plus 1. 10 plus 10, 20. Then 30. Total number of squares we are having 30. Here this is the concept we can apply whenever we are having equal number of squares column wise and row wise. But there is a chance of having the question always may not have equal number of squares horizontally and vertically. For example, we will see that model. This is the basic model and we'll see next model. If number of means row wise squares is not equal to column wise squares, how to do? See here. Observe here. Here column wise we are having 2 and row wise 1, 2, 3, 4. That means this type of problems you can do better. We'll do counting like this: 1, 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it is easy. Okay. Now whenever we are not having equal number of squares horizontally and vertically, simply take the product of highest number in column wise and highest number in row wise. That means column wise how many squares total we are having? 2. 2 into, and row wise how many squares total we are having? 4. 2 into 4, 8. And reduce these numbers by 1, means 2 minus 1, 1. Similarly do here also, 4 minus 1, 3. 1 into 3, 3. Next if you reduce 1 by 1, it becomes 0. Then no need to take. Then 8 plus 3, 11. Count here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9 and 10 and here 11. Manually count. And we'll take one more problem. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then here how many we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4. Column wise 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Row wise we are having 6 squares. Then how to do? Take the highest number, means total number of squares on row wise or column wise. You can take first. Suppose if you want to take first here, means 6 into column wise highest number 4. Otherwise you can take 4 into 6 also, no problem. 6 into 4, 24. Now what we have to do? Reduce these numbers by 1, both the numbers at a time. Then 6 becomes 5 into 4 minus 1 means 3. 5 3 is a 15. Next 4 here it becomes 2. 4 2 is a 8 and it becomes 3 and 1. 3 1 is a 3. Whenever you got 1 either in column wise or row wise, you can stop the multiplication there. Why? Because if you reduce one more, you will get 0. 0 and anything? 0. Then 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 8, 17. 17 plus 3, 20. 2 plus 1, 20 here, 2 carry. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. Then total number of squares, how many we are having? 50. This is the another model. Okay. Have you understood? Okay. If you don't understand, listen once again. Definitely you will get the clarity. Okay. Now we'll do some more problems based on this together. Okay. Model 3. Model 3 means we'll do some examples based on these two logics. These are direct, but directly we cannot expect all the time the problems in competitive exams. Why? Because nowadays competition becoming more and more tough. Then here in model 3 Based on this, we'll discuss some problem. Suppose they ask the question, how many total squares are there in this figure? It is nothing but combination of that compulsory basic model here we are having. Just forget about these corners first. If you forget about this, what we are having remaining is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3 by 3 matrix or not? Yes. Then 3 by 3 means very simple. 3 square is 9, 2 square is 4, plus 1 square is 1. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 4 is 14. That's it. Up to here 14 we are having. Then how many corners extra? 4. Then total how many? 18 square. That much simple. Now we'll take another problem. And my advice for you, don't depend on this. First, you should practice all these more number of times. Then you should be ready for the new problem in the exam. Okay? If you understand these concepts well, definitely you will do the answer correctly, whatever the problem they may given, whatever the shape they may given. Okay? Okay, here I am having like this. This is divided like this. And one more square inside like this. One more square like this. And one more square like this. And one more square. Then total number of squares they are asking. Here, whatever it may be, forget about all inner squares. Okay? Then if you forget all inner square, what is the final thing we are having? This one. This is the outermost. This is the line. And it is what? 2 by 2. Forget about all these inside lines. Then it is 2 by 2. Then 2 by 2 means total how many? 2 by 2 means highest is 2 means 2 square plus 1 square. Total 5. Because of this outermost square we are having 5. Then inside also we are having same structure or not? Yes. And because of this again we are having one more 5. Because of this we are having one more 5. And because of this also one more 5. Because of this also one more 5. That means how to do? Simply count how many squares we are having. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 into 5. Why? Because of each combination we are having 5. Then total number of squares we are having 25. That much simple. Once you are clear about the basic concept, you can do whatever may be the problem they given. For example, one more problem we'll see. This is the problem given in group exams of Andhra Pradesh. They given a rectangle shape like this. And they did partitions 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they did like this further. Okay. Here the question they ask, how many squares are there? That is the question given. This is actually given in group 1 exams of Andhra Pradesh paper. Just forget about all these inside. Then if you forget, I am drawing this again like a small figure like this without these diagonals. 1, 2, 3. Is it the basic model or not? Then how to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Means it is 2 by 4 matrix. Then we have to start finding the product from here. 2 into 4. 2 into 4 is 8. Next 1 into 3. 1 into 3 is 3. That's it. Why? Because if you reduce one more, you will get 0. Then 8 plus 3, 11. And without diagonals, we are having 11. Now take the combination of the diagonals. Because of diagonals, is there any squares are formed or not? Just observe here. This is one square or not? And this square is divided again into 4 parts, means 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means total 5 we are having. Total 5 we are having. Here also there, I forgot. Okay. Then because of this also we are having 5 or not. Why? Because if you take this as a square, it is also 1 square. And if you take these two, dividing means again 2 by 2. Again here also 5, here also 5. Here we are having 5, here we are having 5. Is there anything extra we are having? Just observe here. This is one more, and here 1, 2. Total how many extra we are having? 3. Then here we got 11. Here 10 plus 3, 13. 13 plus 11 how much? 24. Like that, Amma. Like this only they will give in exams. This is the problem given group 1. Okay. I hope it is clear for you. Like this, first be confident in yourself. Okay. And more than all these, you should do hard work. That means you should practice more number of problems. Definitely in exam, you may face new problem, but definitely you will get the correct answer only. I am sure about it. Thank you. Have a nice day.